What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens summary slash preview analysis. Today, guys, we're going to be going over the episode 19 cast list summary and the preview shots from episode 18. And guys, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens has continued to try to do some pretty interesting stuff. You know what? Let's get into it, and you guys will understand what I'm meaning when I say that. So, the title of this episode is called The One Who Is a Throne. Interesting name. I think that was a pretty cool name. Let's read the actual summary. A message chair showed up out of nowhere in front of the road laboratory as Yuga and Co. were trying the chair out and having a nice massage. Oh, it was massage, my bad. They were suddenly sent underground. A massage chair drone named Sebastian then emerged from the darkness, proclaiming itself as Neil's butler and throne. Thus begins the duel between Yuga and the King of Chairs. Cast list: Oda Yuga, Rook, Gakuto, Roman, Kaizo, Nail, Sebastian. Extras, and the script is wrote by Nomura Yuchi. Yeah, I really don't know what to think anymore of this series. I really don't. I literally just talked about how last episode, I was kind of having a little bit of issue because there wasn't really any duel that have been intriguing me. Like, they haven't been these side characters that have appealed me. Like the last duel with Geta. Geta has not appealed to me from the last episode. And now they're trying something new with a chair named Sebastian, which I wanted to do a little bit of research on Sebastian because when I heard the name Sebastian, and he said Butler, I immediately thought of Sebastian from Black Butler, which if you've never watched the anime, go and watch it. It's a great anime. I really do like it. So I went to look it up and see if it was his VA. I don't have the actual VA of the guy that actually does Sebastian because it was not Sebastian's VA that is on this cast list. The name of the VA for Sebastian in this cast list is Tando Yohi. I believe that's how you pronounce that. And I was looking it up, and the only anime that I know of animes that I've watched was One Piece, and apparently he voiced Prodi from the One Piece anime, which was a character that appeared in the filler Marine Rookie arc and was the chief of the GF Marine base on Thrawn Island. So if you guys watch One Piece and you remember that, it's that big old dude with the white beard. He kind of had that big old white cape around him, and he kind of wore like a purple suit. That was what the character was. I'll maybe see if I can find a picture of it and put it in with the cast list. I originally was gonna put Sebastian in there, but sadly that was a missed opportunity to get that VA. That would just be funny. He's just like going on a resume for a job. He's like, "Yeah, I was actually a VA for Butler. I was the butler from Black Clover. I was also the butler and a chair from Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, also named Sebastian." Man, that would be a funny conversation. Let me tell you that. No one in the cast list seems surprising, to be completely honest, other than Sebastian, which I like how they're trying to do interesting things because they did something interesting in the last episode, the whole thing with Ro and Geta. I think that was very, very interesting. And now we have this massage chair duel kind of robot butler thing, whatever you want to call that. That's weird. They're trying to get GX levels of weird, and I do appreciate it. I think GX still has it beat just because of one episode in particular. Maybe I'll do a video about that, kind of explain like the weirdest episode in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's probably a video that you're gonna probably see. Maybe not by the end of 2020, but it's somewhere gonna be in 2021. That is something I'm almost gonna guarantee going to happen, and you guys can hold me to it. But this is going to be a very interesting episode. The thing that was really interesting is that I thought Gakuto was gonna duel in this next episode because I didn't think Yuga wasn't gonna duel until everyone got a chance to kind of get an understanding of like the whole loss system because no one's lost yet. We've had two duels already with Roa and Geta, and then you had Schrodinger and Rook, which was the first one, and both of them won their dueling. Even though I don't think Roa would have had any effect, maybe they would have, but and Roa's not in the cast list, so he's just gonna be gone. He was just there for that really interesting duel, but honestly, if I had to pick between Yuga and this Sebastian character, probably is going to be Yuga. I don't see Yuga losing. It just wouldn't make any sense. Honestly, the only character I see losing is Sebastian. I don't say this to hate him at all, but the way they've been treating him, I wouldn't be surprised, is Gakuto. If Gakuto dueled in this episode, he probably would have lost. And I bet I know what they're going to do. They're going to have Yuga duel in this episode. Episode 20, we don't have the summary cast list, which I don't even look until I see the preview shots. So I knew it. I thought it was just a drone until I learned it was a massaging chair. Like when they list in the previews, I only just see more of the only thing I see chair wise was the monster he summoned. That was the only thing that looked like a chair to me. So yeah, that is very, very weird. I will say that with a passion. That is very weird. So that is something very interesting. I don't think there is a ace monster that Yuga would be probably summoning. Maybe we can see Lightning Bolt Condor. I really do love that monster. Maybe we can see it again in this duel, but man, this series is getting really weird, and I appreciate it to a degree. And we got back from a series that was really, really serious all the time. So now having this kind of like goofy show, it's an interesting piece. Even though I like the more spice of life, more reality kind of stuff, more realistic kind of stuff, I do like these fantasy kind of things. Even though really bridge a dueling chair. You could have think of any other character that you can possibly done, but you chose a chair, like in a massaging chair. Like they really emphasized that it was a massaging chair at that. This series is weird, man. This series is really, really weird. Um, I guess I'll try to predict a little bit ahead because I didn't do that in the last episode because I don't think anyone could predict a chair dueling. So, that's the question. What are we gonna get next? Like a table or something like that? Honestly, I think I see a table versus Gakuto and Gakuto losing because I feel like that was something that we would do because Gakuto and Roman still have ace monsters. I think Roman already technically dueled because she dueled Aria Arata, even though I don't think they're gonna count that towards the points. I think that was just his own separate thing, but you never know. Maybe the next duel will be Roman. The only ones I see losing like their points is Roman and Gakuto. Like they're gonna probably be the ones that get thrown under the bus and help start losing them points. I don't know. Oh, maybe Rook too. I don't see Yuga losing a single duel out of all these, and that's just these four characters, unless Mimi, which Mimi isn't on the cast list, so I don't know where in the world she went. She was in the last episode, which I didn't even mention. She was on the top of the roof. I forgot to mention that, so that was kind of interesting. But she is not on this cast list, which is very, very interesting. Well, was she on the last cast list? I know Neil wasn't on the last cast list. We now know that Neil is on this cast list, but like I don't think she was on the last cast list. Someone quote me if I was wrong on that, but I could have swore that she was not on the cast list last time, but she probably was. That whole Neil thing messed me up. But yeah, that really is it. I'm noticing that there is really not much to talk about. This one was a little bit more fascinating because no one expected a dueling chair. I know I sound like a broken record, but come on. I mean, no one really did expect this. I think it is definitely interesting to see where they go with this. I can't wait to learn a little bit more about Neil. That's what I'm kind of hoping this is all about. Did he build this chair? I really want to see the connection between this. Maybe they kind of have some relationship like the Black Clover cast with CL, and which, if you don't know who CL is, it was the main protagonist of Black Butler along with Sebastian. Maybe they have a relationship like CL and Sebastian. Maybe they have a relationship because maybe Neil built them or something like that. I think that would be really cool to expand on that, but well, we're just gonna have to see what happens. It's gonna be a weird episode. I don't really know what to call it, but yeah, guys, that's really going to be it. I don't really have much to be talking about in these summaries, which is completely fine. But yeah, you guys are going to be doing a chair in the next episode, guys. I hope you guys are excited for that because honestly, I'm intrigued to see how he duels because we did see two monsters. One monster that kind of opened like a purple mouth, almost looked like it was going to the Shadow Realm or something like that, and then some monster came out of it. So I can't wait to see what this goes. But guys, that is going to be it for this summary slash preview analysis. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this summary. Who do you guys think is going to win it between Yuga and Sebastian? Do you think Yuga's going to win? Do you think Sebastian will pull the upset and actually defeat our main protagonist? Or maybe a draw or no result? That is actually something that's interesting too. What happens in the case of a draw or no result? Do you get the penalty anyways? Like, what is the case? I think that would actually make it very interesting if they kind of explain what the draw or the no result does. I don't think there is going to be any no results during this, but hey, they may maybe expand on it. But guys, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, guys, take care and have yourselves a great rest of your day.